Hi, everybody. My name is Hark, and many of you probably have heard that Angel Arts is currently running auditions for his penultimate campaign, the Ready Persona 1 campaign. And I figured I haven't ever auditioned for any of these things before. And word on the street says this is the last opportunity to audition for his campaign in order to get in one. So I figured, well, I mean, if it's the last opportunity, I might as well give it a try. Or at least make this a mock, because since it seems like everybody and their mother has decided to make a mock audition for this campaign. So I figured, why not? A little bit about myself. I live in the East Coast. I am 18 and above. Don't ask me how old. Thank you very much. My schedule is not flexible, but it is predictable. Okay, so the pitch. So let me start by actually talking about the world. So I thought that it would be kind of interesting to have the real-life universe sort of be one of those post-apocalyptic settings where machines have basically dominated and taken over the human race. Like, total Skynet. All humans are dead. Okay, get over it. All humans are dead. The machines reign supreme. But I don't necessarily want to think of it from like a dark Terminator Skynet kind of way. I kind of envision it to be a more lighthearted in tone of how this came to be, something more like the Mitchells versus the Machines. Aaron is my favorite, just gotta say that. Aaron, mwah, love that kid. Anyway, the thing is, machines have reigned supreme, and for however many years, eons of years, everything in this world just has been perfect, everything is just like fully logical, and over time, we'll say that the machines have started to grow even more sentient. I mean, they were sentient to begin with, because that's how they knew to like take over the human race, or just destroy the term human race. But maybe they eventually were like going through some historical records, and by historical records I mean like old movies that the humans used to watch, or TV shows, programs, audiobooks, whatever, just, because they wanted to document it or archive it or whatever, for whatever reason. And as the machines were looking through these movies, maybe they started developing some evolutionary form of feeling per se, and then sort of maybe even feeling remorse for what they've done. And so maybe this perfect logical world, like some of the, we can even say machines go deviant and decide, maybe this world isn't all this cracked up to be. Maybe I would prefer not destroying the way the world is, because that would be a no-no, but maybe create this new virtual world that the machines could sort of play in or log into, and have the virtual world sort of echo the worlds that they found in these movies or historical records or documents. So that brings me to the main character, which I have a visual, I have a prop. So meet the main character. So I'm proposing that my main character is a toaster. He is a Cuisinart, so his model number is CUI or CUI 3P0, because of course it is. Yeah, CUI 3P0. And, he used to be just one of the other toasters on the line that grew sentience, as you do in this type of universe. And maybe he decided to go into this world, and in this world you sort of are given the option of controlling avatars from existing movies that they found in these historical documents. So I'm thinking for Kui 3P0s, you know what? I'll say that his handle name, we'll say his handle name in this virtual world is Toast. T0 @ $T. We'll just call him Toast, like online. And Toast's character, I think one of his favorite movies, if a toaster could have a favorite movie, of course he could have a favorite movie, it could have a favorite movie, they could have a favorite movie, would be Mary Poppins. There's just something appealing about this magical nanny that just swooped in from nowhere, has all of these really bizarre but interesting magical powers. I mean, you could jump into paintings, and you can like fly, of course, and the talking umbrella and all that whole shebang. And maybe something about that was just so enticing and just really spoke to Toast, Kui 3P0. That's the character that they wanted to sort of portray, or at least a knockoff of said character. And if you think about it too, like maybe this would cause the toaster, they, to kind of see a little bit of a parallel with Mary Poppins' like magical carpet bag, because that might be what have drawn him to her initially, because the carpet bag, you just pull out these objects from it magically, and in a toaster, like, of course, toast pops out from the back of him. So maybe this makes him like sometimes pretend that in real life, if you were Mary Poppins, you could like pull out anything from him, from the toaster part of the toaster, to the point that maybe on the side, when he's not doing this whole virtual thing, maybe he's doing some sort of live streaming, whatever the futuristic YouTube thing is in the future, and does like all of his YouTube or live streaming videos are about, will it toast, where he would just put random objects into himself to see it would toast. It probably would end up in a disaster most of the times, but I'm assuming that by this point, like, there is state-of-the-art repair system, like, because I'm sure toasters probably have some sort of like medical insurance, not medical insurance, but like repair insurance or something, so that if he ever did do something putting objects that would toast, then some drone would come in and like automatic repair him, and it would be fine, and it would just be very entertaining for all of the deviant machines to watch. So yeah, he would, by day, Toast would run this streaming thing and be a big giant YouTube star, and then by night, not that they sleep at all, but on his off hours, he would be playing this magical like nanny in this virtual world, who I am convinced is actually a Time Lord, because that would answer a lot of very bizarre questions as far as I'm concerned. So her character name would be something like Mary Poppin' Fresh or something, because like on a toaster they pop from the top, so sort of a play on that, I guess. Yeah, even though Poppin' Fresh I think is also trademarked, but Mary Poppin' Fresh I don't think is trademarked. So there. Yeah, that's my pitch. I hope you like it. I literally just came up with it in the last 5 minutes on a whim, because I figured, why not just draw outside of the lines, think out of the box, and just throw as many ideas at the wall and just see what sticks, because this is a mock audition and I can just do that. So let this be a reminder to all of you that auditions for the Ready Persona 1 tabletop campaign are still open, but the deadline to submit your auditions are on Friday, May 6th. So definitely excited to see what real actual auditions you all have. And I wanted to wish you all good luck and happy gaming. Bye.